Hello, hello, and welcome to Yola's Energies. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do right now. I really appreciate that. So, you are in your, if you are in your personal 3 year, which what you need to do for this year because it's a 2025 and if you add 5 plus 2 plus 2 it is a 9, so you cancel that. So all what you need to do is add your month and the date of birth. So if you are born on um, March, so March, and it's a 3, and 9 and 3 is a 12, 2 plus 1 is a 3, so you are in your 3 year, okay? 3 personal year. So count your birth date, excuse me, and try to, sorry, I swallowed in my earpad, and try to figure out what year you are in because it's important. It is good. And then we doing a coffee cup reading after. So this year is going to be focus a lot on imagination. And for you, I will say learn to get into from beta to alpha so you can imagine, you can grow, you can go deep, it can get more and more creative for you and expand. You got to expand yourself mentally, emotionally, consciously. It is all happening for you this year. This year is a beautiful year for 3 people. You're gonna find, you're not gonna recognize yourself by the end of 2025. So there's going to be a lot of improvements and self-improvement and creation. You're going to do something new. Um, doesn't mean you're moving from one job to the other or one relationship to the other. This year is not a person. It's not a relationship. It's not going to be good for relationships that connect this year. No, it is going to be passed through more flirtation, more, talking with people, but nothing going to come together as um, serious relationships. So today, this year is for you to grow, to learn, to self-improve, to get your creation going, to find your passion, to find your what is it what is it you're supposed to do? What is your purpose in this life? And this year is all about you, my friend. So lots of emotions involved, lots of imagination and healing. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna invite you to my challenge and to Qigong because that is very important for you to really go within, use your mental ability and your heart ability, your energy and your breath together so you can heal yourself on many level, many level. So this year, you will be improving your image, your reputation among people, doing something creative, something different, something you never, maybe you done before when you were a kid, and now you are like, wow, I need to expand on this. This is really, this is gonna really bring you to self satisfaction, to self uh, um, more into self healing, knowing who you are, satisfied with who you are, what you're doing, what you creating. Your intuition will open up it at a deeper level because your creation is coming to a fruition with your mental and eye chakra intuition ability, right? So you are going to don't focus on making things happen and having a relationship that's gonna happen and gonna be, that's it. this is not gonna work. You need to find you first. You need to heal you. You need to find your creative self. You need to find your passion. And what is the impact you're gonna create and give to the world? You know, you're changing who you are. Okay, so this is something really important for tree because you were born. I mean, 2 years ago you were in year one. So whatever you created and you started in year one, you are the fruits, the seeds that you planted. They bearing some fruits now. Okay, they bearing some fruits now. So love and romance are fanciful and flirty. They're not. They're not something serious, you know. Uh, so your health, you have to take care of your health because of this so much strain and stress you really put on your health, you know. You were overworked, worked, overstressed. You got nervous strains, emotional outbursts and upset. There may be a skin problem, low blood pressure or anemia, as well as foot problem. The best medicine to all this is not to overwork the mind and body. So do not jump and go into the gym and work so hard or think about the next step and all the negativity with the mind, where the mind take us. Focus on being positive, turn things around, learn to love yourself, and learn to do, like I said, join me for Qigong. I'm going to start this year Qigong. And twice a week, learn to join me for Qigong. Okay, so you can relax and move the energy around your body so you can stay in the best mental, physical, emotional health that you can be. Okay. So on your career, there might be some expansions and personal growth in your career. You can be in your own job, but probably things grew and manifested to a newer, maybe better position in your job. Maybe a better look at things at the job, and was that you have a brighter outlook to things that will move you forward in your career. So uh, so this year you're focusing more on the positive attitude and you're becoming more ambitious. And this is what people don't understand when people say stay in gratitude, be grateful for the little things. Well, guess what? People, gratitude, they don't even know how to be grateful. But because you're becoming so grateful in your life, your ambition is manifesting, it's growing, it's expanding, you know. Uh, and pay attention to your job and to your responsibilities, you know, and being so intuitive and getting to a place where you are learning and getting self-care and um, self-help, you know, and manifesting who you are at a higher level of energy and frequency. This is going to take you to a new level. Now, does everything just come? No. You're going to work hard for things. You're going to focus on yourself. You're going to invest in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, you are it's a waste of life because the year will pass. You don't pick on what you need to do, and you're going to go to next year. It's going to ruin the whole 9 cycles of life, 9 years that you go through, the cycle of change. And you're going to find yourself going back to the beginning. I mean, if I look back, I lost so many years not understanding what I'm doing. And I'll tell you, the understanding comes from loving yourself. Let's see what you have in the coffee cup. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez. Okay. before we get up there. This is the future. I'm looking at the future, what you created now. It's beautiful, beautiful. You went through some really rough, intense energy, but you weren't, I don't know what this energy, it wasn't harmful. It didn't really put you down to the ground. It's just like a heavy burden. It's like you're not standing up straight. But it is not that you are down to the ground that you cannot pick up yourself. Okay? Does that make sense? It's like you're moving forward, and you have two people behind you. They're pushing you or they're hanging on to you. Okay, and you're moving forward, and you're holding the glass. What is it called? The crystal, a glass ball for the future. You're really wiping things out this year so you can create the new. The crystal ball, you holding it in your hand and you holding it is like you grasping it. This thing not gonna go away from me because I am going to get that crystal ball in my hand and I am going to make my wishes and I'm going to focus on me and my future, on what I want, what the universe want me to be, what God want me to be, what God has in mind for me, what energy word, Jesus, Mary, Buddha, Krishna, I don't care, whatever you want to call it. This is what you're focusing on, and it is beautiful. It's just beautiful. And you create a new future. And the minute you got that in your head, that it is a choices you have to make, and the minute you start to change your life, you have oh my gosh, you have an owl in there. Oh my gosh, this is the owl is just like so penetrating. The eyes are wide open, so penetrating. The owl is looking at you, standing above you, letting you know that I'm right here for you. And a butterfly, like it is not going to be easy because the owl is there. The owl is asking you to be in your consciousness, to be aware, to look for knowledge and wisdom in everything you do. Do not to jump and move on and do and just move on. Make sure what you're moving on to first. So use wisdom, but at the same time, this owl, right next to the owl is this big butterfly, this big white butterfly, and it's a flying. The hand is the wings are open, and she is a flying way up into the air, and you have somebody above that is standing and putting their finger like this is the way, this is the way, come up this way, guiding you to move forward. This is your guide, and I'm gonna pull a master ascendant card for you because this is so important. You um, uh, um, somebody, it's like you standing up, um, you sitting on this person shoulders. Is like this person intentionally bent down. Maybe this is your guide, maybe this is your angel, your ascended master. Maybe he bent down, he said, lean on me, sit on my shoulders, let me carry you, trust in me, trust in the universe, trust in yourself. And the minute you sat on the shoulder, you're scared, you're trying to balance yourself. All of a sudden, two huge, huge, huge birds flying in the air, huge birds flying in the air, and they're going through all the emotional issues, the things that worry us, all the stuff that make us stressed and depleted. Maybe working too hard, maybe thinking too much, maybe too many people putting so much stress on us. Um, but they're flying through all that. And one of those two birds, the head is right through that line, is right through that line to a better space, to a beautiful white future. You're not going to be struggling with what you struggled with last year, 2024. And your head is coming up, but it is not totally out. You're not totally out of everything. Give it a little bit. I think the month of January, oh, this one come out. Um, Avalokitesvara. This is your ascended master. See the other person's point of view. But anyway, you're not through it yet. You're going into January. Probably part of January is going to kind of um, it's going to be a little bit still the same juggle and struggle and pain and anxiousness and too much passion, but you're not moving forward with things. But only in the beginning of January things will fall right into place. And by February 4th, 5th, oh my gosh, a new beginning for you. I'm gonna read this card for you. This is beautiful. Okay, so you have strong emotions about this situation, and you may feel upset, misunderstood, or used. This card comes to you as a pathway to peace by asking you to consider others' points of view. This is what I always say. It takes two hands to clap. Don't blame it all on the other. Find the weakness that's in you, your shadow side, and work on that place inside of you. You don't need to agree with these other individual. You are simply asked to understand their motivations and to have compassion for their feelings. This process can positively shift the energy of power struggles, much like letting go of a rope during a tug of war. As you see the other person's point of view, you open the door for a creative solution to enter. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. So, my friends, if you haven't subscribed and liked, please do. Please. I take the time to do these. All what I'm asking is you like and subscribe to my channel to help me move on more with it and have YouTube show it more to more people. So more people will listen and will learn something. Who knows, there are many people out there, but some people resonate with some people more than others. So take care and happy new year to you. I love you guys. I wish you the best new year ever. Bye bye for now.